Hi.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. This is our fourth Mad Studies group in Birmingham, and we have had a look at two papers today. Yeah, we've had a look at A Call for Social Justice, which is being modelled beautifully by David, and also Madness and the Demand for Recognition. We've looked at the second half of the first chapter, so it's amazing. We had 6 men here today, which was amazing, and we had 3 women who zoomed in on the video conferencing link, which was great. So I'm going to pass you over to Gary.
Gary, yeah.
Yeah, I know Gary, but yeah, just to. So you found it.
Hi, I found it extremely informative. It was great to share with some like-minded, wonderful people, and it was great. Both papers were excellent. I could probably talk for a couple of minutes on the Mad Pride one, and I thought that was because it resonates with me, because I've got mental health issues and I have for many years, and it was about sort of moving away from sort of pathology and the way we look at mental health and sort of normalising it more and owning it, and looking at the rhetoric that's used. A lot of rhetoric's used, and it's kind of, it doesn't help with inclusion and equality. It's just rhetoric. It's quite meaningless, and I think we need to change the language that we use, because we talk about inclusion, equality, and all this, but it's not really happening, and it can feel a bit like lip service sometimes with the bits that are happening. So I think we just need to actually have these conversations. But we need to move on from that as a service user network, and not only have the conversations, but then try to put some action to that and see how we can hold people to account. So that's me. Can I pass you over to David? There you go.
Oh, and hello again. Yes, as you already heard, we've looked at the book again, which I'm enjoying, as I said earlier, because of the historical perspective it gives on where we are today, and the importance of knowing history, because I think it was Winston Churchill said, unless you know your past, you're doomed to repeat it. Yes. But we see that we are repeating certain patterns of behaviour when we marginalise people and we exclude them. So this book, along with the paper A Call for Social Justice, is calling for activism and the importance of it to challenge the status quo, the system that we have that is sidelining and actually harming people. So we talked a lot this evening about trauma and the trauma that's been caused by the practices against these very people who need the most help. So we're looking and trying to encourage people to use different language and to participate differently. But really, I suppose, is to ask, what can you do to challenge some of these unhelpful practices? So encourage you to come along, to get involved, and to fight wherever you are against these practices, whether it be racism, sexism, gender issues, whatever it might be, to fight in your way. But that's what we're doing. We're looking at mental health situations in particular, but it impinges on all areas of life and all areas of prejudice. So have a good evening, and as you can see, it's a beautiful evening now here in Birmingham.
I've just got back from Mad Studies, and I just wanted to say I'm absolutely blown away by today's meeting. Oh, speechless. Just what was so amazing was basically we had 6 people, and also people zooming in as well, and just the conversation and the sort of the dialogue and the interaction was just it was so thought-provoking. It was so supportive, so constructive. I can't say enough about it really, but yeah, I just wanted to say massive thank you to everyone who came today, everyone who's been supporting it so far, and I am really looking forward to how it progresses in the future. So thank you so much.